All right, general math, talking about number systems still. We got a couple different number systems. Just remember, kind of a reminder here that when they talk about the Hindu Arabic number system, that's our number system. An example of that would be like 732 or something like 10,199. Just those number places, okay? But moving on to Babylonian numbers, they only have two symbols. They have a 1 symbol and a 10 symbol, and they're in base 60. So base 60 is a little different than what we use. We use base 10, where we go tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and so on. They would go ones, 60s, 360s. And their 360s come first, so their bigger numbers come first, just like our hundreds would come before the tens would come before the ones, right? So they're doing 360, 60, and ones. And you know that they're switching between number placements when there's kind of a space between, and they go from, they call these strokes or like these ones back to these boomerangs, these tens, okay? So imagine there's a line going right here separating the sticks from the boomerangs and the sticks from the boomerangs right here. So right here is the 360, right here is the 60, right here is the ones. So how many 3600s do we have? So this should actually be 3600. We have two tens and five ones. Well, that's 25 times 3,600, which is 90,000. And then we move on to the 60th place. So we have 10 plus 1, that's 11. We're going to multiply it by 60 equals 660. And then we have three tens and six ones, that's 36 times 1 is 36. Now we're just going to add all these up, and we have 90,696. So to reiterate, I wrote 360. It was actually 3,600 for that number place. Greek numerals are pretty cut and dry. They just use like the hundreds place, the tens place, the ones place. Here's all their hundred symbols, 10 symbols, one symbols. So we find this pitchfork, that's 700. This V is kind of the 50, and this R is the 6, so that'd be 756. And the last one, we have Mayans. They have all these symbols, but it's really just kind of this bowl, these dots, and these lines. So the lines are worth 5, the dots are worth 1. Their number system is, their base values are 1, 20, 360, 7,200, and they're going highest to lowest. So they have 1, 2, 3 levels. So they're going to use 360, 20, and 1. 360 goes on top. So they have 1 plus 5. So a dot is 1, a line is 5. That's 6. So 6 times 360 is 2,160. A bowl is 0. So 0 times 20 is 0. And then 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 times 1 in the ones place is 13. Then we're just going to add all these up. We get 2,173. So to reiterate, they go highest to lowest. So ones will be at the bottom, then 20, then 360, and we just happen to not have any 7,200s up here.